Hello everyone, this is Ron from iTech Legion, and this is once again another episode of In the Game. And to be honest, I haven't played any video games in a long while, hence we haven't done an episode of In the Game in a long while. We were supposed to do one for CES, but that didn't exactly go as planned, and I'm down a co-host right now, so I will be doing this solo from now on. Though I promise to do it a lot more regularly, since there's a lot less things to deal with. Of course, with 3 reviews a week and other commitments at iTech Legion to do, and my full-time job in my personal life, well, I'm trying to squeeze as much gaming time as I can. And actually, what I've been doing now is I have been playing on my morning and my evening commutes when I to and from work. I have my tablet and I just play on the bus, because that's pretty much the only time I can find lately to game. I used to think that it's obnoxious, but I'm not taking too much space. It's a tablet. It's actually just there. So, and everyone in the bus anyway, or if you take the train has a tablet or smartphone, and they're using it anyway. So it's not really as obnoxious anymore. But the cool thing is that of course, we've discussed this before with the tablet technology. Now you have your Tegra 3 hardware. You can actually play console quality games on the go, and it doesn't exactly, it doesn't require a lot of power, and doesn't require any bulky items. Although you can bring a controller. I haven't used a controller in forever, and it took a while to get used to the controls again. I have been a mouse and keyboard guy for a decade now, and I haven't touched a console console controller since then, but I am getting back to it, and there are actually a lot of exciting games I've been playing on my Tegra 3 tablet. I've been playing Dead Zone. I'll be looking at those later on, and but now the 2 latest games that came out I saw on Tegra Zone was a boxing game, which piqued my interest because I'm a boxing fan. It'll be interesting to see a boxing fight game. It's based on the Unreal Engine. It's called Real Boxing, made by Vivid Games, and also a Tegra 3 adaptation of optimization of the first-person shooter for the Wii called Conduit. And of course, it's a bigger budget title compared to the typical tablet games you see. So there's actually real voiceover actors doing that. It's a real storyline. It's a substantial game. Of course, compared to the Wii with the Tegra 3, the graphics is substantially better as well, since there's, well, let's face it, I have a Wii console as well, but other than dance parties, I don't know when you will use a Wii and maybe exercise games. And the Wii graphics is quite low resolution, but with the Tegra 3, it can process a whole lot more, and can advantage of utilizing a lot more graphical enhancements. So as we should now just dive in. I'm going to take a look at Real Boxing and Conduit HD. We got a lot of good feedback with the sort of a let's play type of videos instead of just a straight up discussion. So I'll be doing that since I'm doing it solo anyway. So, let's dive in and start with Real Boxing and see what the game is about. Alright guys, here's the first game here. This is Real Boxing by Vivid Games. And unfortunately you cannot skip this loading scene. Believe me, I've loaded this game about 10 times now, and can't seem to. It would have been nice to have an option to do that. It is of course using the Unreal Engine, and it has a lot of great enhancements that are exclusive only to Tegra. It is available for iOS devices as well, but obviously since Tegra 3 has a lot more powerful graphics, you'll get a lot more eye candy. We'll see later on once we load it what it will look like, because it is just the cinematic that they have pre-rendered. And there it is finally. I would have hoped that they'd given it some sort of option to skip that intro scene there. So it is quite long. Anyway, as you can see there, I already made a custom character. In the beginning, you don't have a character yet. You have the option of selecting a profile, creating your profile character. You type your own name. You can customize the pants he wears, the shoes, and the gloves, as well as tattoos. And you can see there your progress. And store if you want to use cash to upgrade your character. You don't like to wait that long. And see here, there's you can disable the entrance for your character, and you can reset the profile here as well, and you can customize the layout and the total rounds. And let me just maximize the sound effects here and minimize the music and voiceover. And you can also have a option here for career. This is where you will go through a different series of opponents, but if you just want an arcade style and a quick and dirty fighting, you can just go in here and pick your opponents. You can see that they have stats there, whether they are better or worse than you are. Obviously, you should start training with people who are worse than you. Where's my punching bag here? There's this character, which I'm going to show you right now. This guy has 22 losses, so obviously he's not going to be as tough as the other guys. And here you got there's about 5 stages here. Moscow is unlocked so far. I believe there's 6 in total, but right now there's 4 available, and that's pretty good already. And with let's start with the fight. Let me just show you I'll show you the gym later on. It seems to be locked right now, but it's going to a fight, and the controls themselves are pretty simple. The left side of the screen, every time you tap that, will create your character will do a left jab, and if you tap the right side of the screen, your character will do a right jab. And if you do a long press, swiping from right to left, it will do a right side hook, and vice versa. And uppercut is done with a long press from down to up, depending again on the left or right side of your screen. So with those basics in mind, let's start fighting right now, and I'll show you gameplay. You see there on the lower left side, you have the block or dodge option. And the yellow bar on your oh, I dodged that. The red, obviously the red meter in the top is your life meter. Oh, I actually knocked out his mouth guard there. And now once your stamina, the yellow bar, the stamina gets low enough, you can actually do a clinch to kind of recover some of that. But let's see if this guy's good enough to lower me to. There are, I believe, there's 6 fighters in total, presets, and each of them have their own specialties. So this guy, of course, he does very well against hooks, but he doesn't do well against jabs. So this is a good starting character to fight against. He basically eats jabs all day. So all you should do is either lead with your straight or keep on jabbing. He's still alive. Okay, keep going. You can see the very cool animation there, and I'm actually just using I'm putting on my HD, my 27-inch monitor, so the I don't know if you can hear the sound there. It's pretty cool. Whoa! See a guy twist his head there. And okay, that looks scary with his eyes, his eyes open, and he's knocked out. Okay, there you go. Very cool. And for Tegra 3 devices, you get the higher polygon count, obviously compared to the Android, rather the iOS version or the other Android non-Tegra 3 enhanced version. And it has a also true depth of field and specular per pixel specular lighting. it's a very fun game. That it's a good game to just kind of as an arcade type situation where you just kind of go in and out, do a quick fight, and also has a longer version where you do an actual tournament there. You can participate in a tournament and kind of build your character throughout. Let's see, the more you fight, of course, the more you can add perks later on, improve your combo. At the beginning, of course, you're limited with your combos and abilities and in terms of your speed, but of course, if you want to spend money in cash, you can upgrade your character so you can progress on the tournament faster. So here, the tournament is essentially the same, but of course, under the context of a tournament, you'll be fighting through different. You start with the bottom seed, and you're gonna go through the entire roster. Because you only have access to the first few fighters, they haven't unlocked the rest yet. The more you progress. Very cool graphics for a tablet game. Here you can see there's they even have fog effects.
Time for a massive rumble. Fans can't wait for the starting bell.
All right, let's kick his ass again. Can't believe this guy made a tournament though. Whoa. See, he's already tired because he's been. Okay, not going to keep on eating that hook. Yeah, there you go. Keeps on eating straight. So don't try to uppercut this guy. It's not going to work. He keeps his fair distance away from you, but. And you see the flashing replay icon there at the top. You can just save that in case you want to savor your victories later on.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And that's what sounds a bit like John Lovitz, which is... I have no idea who did a voiceover for these, but... Okay, keeping his distance. Walked right into that. There you go. That's pretty much it. I think you get the idea now. There's no way this guy's getting up. But very cool game, quick and easy. And I just wish that the intro was... well, there was an option to skip the intro. I would have hoped there was maybe a future update would enable that, but... And there's also, like, I also didn't show the first 4 logos that show up. Of course, there's going to be the Tegra 3 logo, then the Vivid Games logo, and then the Real Boxing logo. And that, I think it's a very long intro that I wish you could just skip. Other than that, it's a pretty cool game. Very easy. This is available for iOS and Android devices, and as with other Android devices, our Tegra 3 optimized. It is available at tegrazone.com. This is $4.99. Decent price. Is the game? I'm surprised the game isn't the file size is not. It's not terribly big. It's actually quite small for a game that has a lot of these features, and you can see very good graphics there. Especially since it is running an Unreal Engine on a tablet. Well, anyway, this is Ron, and we'll go now to our next game. This is Real Boxing on the Tegra 3 tablet, and see you on the next one. Alright guys, this next game is Conduit HD. This was originally, of course, from Wii, and it now enjoys Tegra optimizations, and with that, of course, compared to Wii, which was what, 480p, this one is obviously uses a lot more higher resolutions, not just in models, higher polygon count, and high resolution texture as well, and also, more importantly, it has a lot of visual enhancements you'll see later on that were not possible with the Wii hardware, and also not possible on other devices. And let me just show you the video options available through here. You can set it to low, medium, or high depending on your system. Obviously, we can run it at the highest. You can enable or disable shadows and brightness. I'm just gonna up the brightness here since showing you the video, and some of the scenes can be a bit dark while in the tunnel there. And you can also increase resolution, again depending on the size of your device. And you have the adaptive settings, which is essentially refresh rate if you want to have a smoother frame rate. And you have there is option to use controller. You can even use the GameStop controller support. I believe that one uses as a wireless Bluetooth controller for tablets. You can utilize those, and this is available for free. The first 2 missions, actually, there are what, 7, 8, 9 missions in total, or 9 missions in total. The first 2 missions are free, so you can try it out. Download it at TegraZone.com, and if you want to get it later on, you get the additional ones. Let's just save this here and start playing.
It all begins with a simple question, one that was never meant to be answered. Most people will merely ask the question without expecting any kind of response.
This is not just a typical first-person shooter. It is actually a very cool storyline for fans of sci-fi, and it features voice acting that maybe you're familiar with, Mark Shepard and William Morgan Shepard. They're pretty much staples of sci-fi and other video game voiceovers, and also there is Kevin Sorbo played Hercules, obviously, and he is the one who's going to be doing the kind of like a commander voice later on once you start playing. And I'm just going to skip this. Thankfully, there's an option to skip this part, unlike the... Now,
Michael, are you alright?
from the get-go, you can see that just the dynamic lighting, all the various lighting effects available here that was not available on Wii, and also the shadows that they cast.
Several drugs nearby. You need to secure the immediate area.
And the controls are pretty simple. You can see there, it shows on my left whenever I have my left side thumb on the screen. That is, of course, for movement, and right side is for aiming. And as long as you're tapping the right side, you are going to be firing automatically if you're typing there, if you're holding that area.
Make sure you reload your weapon before we move on.
I haven't played a first-person shooter in a tablet before, so this takes some getting used to. Let's see here. Just this lighting scene in this room alone is something you'll never see on a tablet game often. In fact, this game is quite big, so it requires
Use a melee attack to take it out.
It requires quite a bit of space on your drive. I believe the entire size I have installed in this game is 800 megs.
Wait, they're using the room ahead as a hatchery. Take out the egg sacs.
I might have set the sensitivity a little too high, but
just rebuild it. Don't let any of them escape.
right there.
That should be all of them. Let's keep moving. It's an organic lock, like the one at the bunker. There should be matching trigger points on the walls in this room. Use the ASE to find and charge them up. That's one. Keep scanning the walls with the ASE. Look for nodes similar to the ones on the door. The biosensors are picking up more signals ahead. Be careful.
Probably some bonus here. Now the storyline itself, it's kind of a sprawling storyline involving conspiracy theories and let me see, I can't switch the weapons yet. Okay. Oh, I actually have to tap the I screen so I can switch.
The tunnel isn't completely blocked. You might be able to use the subway car to bypass the wreckage. There's something down the tunnel. Switch to your SCAR. Now use the weapon scope to check out the area ahead.
That doesn't sound good.
The signals coming from ahead are stronger than what we've seen before.
Very cool effect there with the lighting. You can even see the you can see it affecting the actual level here. I'm not surprised. This is a very big game. It has a, you can just see the textures on this wall alone. It's very high resolution, and the polygon count is also a lot higher.
They're reinforcing this position through those conduits. You'll need to take them out before we move on.
There's also all the ambient and the sound effects and all the background music in here. Get him? Oh, this is...
There are strange readings coming from ahead. I don't like the looks of this. Bring out your ASE to see the path to your objective.
Okay, I'm not seeing the path. What's it talking about? Oh, I see it. There you go. The door, I guess. Do I really need an ASE for that? Very cool lighting on that corpse right there. Ooh.
Find some cover.
Is there a cover button? Okay. I'm not far behind. Oh, god damn it. It takes my gun several bullets to kill that guy, but apparently only takes one punch. Come on. Dumbass. Alright. Let's see what is up ahead, and oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. As you can tell, I'm not used to playing on the tablet. I think even though I haven't touched the controller in a long time, I think I'm more used to the controller than on the screen. Of course, I'm going to get used to that. Playing more tablet games now than I've been playing PC games lately, so... There we go. Got the hang of that. And that is the biggest...
This is it. This is what we've been looking for.
Double tap to release your grenade, you see? A lot of kickback on this gun.
Save your ammo. You won't be able to damage a conduit that size.
See, you just walk up to them and punch them. That saves my bullets too.
That should be the last of them for now. Give me a second to calibrate your suit so you can pass through the portal.
Okay, that's a nice suggestion there.
Calibration is complete, Michael. Step through whenever you're ready.
You can also pause the game there. You can see on the left side there's a giant pause button, and you can see your mission stats while you're playing. And that pretty much concludes our quick overview of the Conduit HD.
Hold on tight.
Alright, there you have it. 2 great games for your mobile device. Both are available at tegrazone.com, and of course, you know what that means. Tegra 3 hardware optimization. And with that, you get higher resolution textures, higher polygon count, specular per pixel lighting, you get better animation, and you get true depth of field, and you get basically, compared to, especially with Conduit, the original Wii was about 480p original pixel compared to 1280 by 800 on my tablet, and that's quite a leap in terms of that's twice the pixel it is pushing compared to the old the Wii original Wii title, and the graphics is a lot better as well. In terms of pricing, the Real Boxing video game is available for $4.99, while Conduit HD is available at a much more enticing free price. First 2 episodes are free, and the remaining episodes are $2.99 each. For example, they are actually in packs. So episode 3 to 6 are $2.99, and episode 7 to 9 are $2.99. Very, very good deal, especially since it allows you to get the feel of the game, get in there, get immersed with the game first before you decide to purchase. While the Real Boxing HD is more of a traditional tablet game where you can upgrade your character further the more you win, and also you can purchase credits and improve your character that way, customize your characters, layout characters, character's personality, and all of that feature. And of course, the more you progress in your level, the better you are with that game. So that's pretty much it for this episode of In the Game. I will get back to you soon, maybe even before the end of the week, with one of my favorite new games. It is called Dead Trigger for the Tegra 3. I haven't had time to play. Since Tegra 3 games are quite small, I can just download them on the go. I can just use cellular data or just plug it into a quick Wi-Fi. They're not as big. They're not gigabytes big as a full game. So I haven't even played Crysis 3 yet. So maybe I'll get around to that later on. But for now, I'll be playing one of my favorite games. Next episode, Dead Trigger. So stay tuned. We'll be shooting some zombies, and I'll be playing with my controller this time, so I'll be a lot better. And once again, this is Ron, signing out.